In today's video, we're going to be making Japanese sweet potato salad, which has been a great addition to all our meals.
Hello everyone, good to see you all again. My name is Benji.
I'm Michelle.
And we're just two regular home cooks who like to share recipes of the things that we like to cook and bake. So if that's something that floats your boat, do consider subscribing to us.
Traditionally, these Japanese potato salads are made with boiled potatoes, but we found that we actually prefer them made with roasted potatoes, and that's what we're going to be doing today.
So the key ingredient here is Japanese mayonnaise. Outside of Japan, Kewpie seems to be the most widely available brand, so that's what we're using today.
With that in mind, let's jump to it!
The ingredients for this recipe are really quite simple and should be easy to get wherever you are in the world. As usual, check the description of the video below to get the ingredients list and the method to make today's recipe. Firstly, we need to prepare the potatoes for roasting. Clean and cut the potatoes into smaller pieces, leaving the skin on, and then place into a baking tray. This recipe originally called for russet potatoes, but here we're just using a local variety of potato and sweet potato. Feel free to use whatever kind you prefer. Drizzle liberally with olive oil and sprinkle with salt. Move the potatoes around in the oil and salt, making sure that everything is well coated. We'll now roast them at 190 degrees C for about 45 minutes or until they're soft. We like to also add some crushed garlic into the pan to roast at the same time. This adds a bit of fragrance to the potatoes, and the garlic can be used in other recipes later. While the potatoes are roasting, let's prepare the vegetables. Clean and grate the skin off the carrots and cucumbers and remove the ends. Then split the cucumbers into halves and remove the seeds. This reduces the moisture that goes into the salad. We're then going to steam the carrots until they're nice and soft. We like doing this in a bamboo steamer on top of our pressure cooker because we like that it actually comes out pretty dry. But you can do this in a regular wok or a pan as well. 20 minutes in the steamer usually does the job. While the carrots are cooking, cut the cucumbers into strips and then into small cubes. You can use any kind of cucumbers you like. Here we're just using a local type, but others may prefer the Japanese cucumbers. At this point, your carrots are probably all done, so take those out and cut them into strips and then small cubes as well. Cut them to a similar size as the cucumbers. Once the potatoes are roasted, let them cool for a few minutes and then remove the skins. Don't waste those skins though, they're a really good snack on their own or as a side dish. Now start mashing the potatoes with a fork or a potato masher. It's up to you how smooth you want to mash them. Japanese potato salads usually leave the potatoes a little bit chunkier than Western style mashed potatoes, and that's how we like it as well, but it's really up to you. Now add the cucumbers and the carrots to the mashed potatoes and mix them up well. Time to add the Kewpie mayonnaise. We used about 8 tablespoons of it, but the amount really depends on your taste. More will give it a smoother texture, less will leave it a little chunkier. Start with about 4 tablespoons and taste it as you go. Finally add some salt and pepper to taste. Give everything a mix and you're done. You can eat it straight away, but we really like it cold, so it's going to go into the fridge now for a few hours before eating.
This is an awesome dish to make and keep in the fridge. We find that it tastes even better the next day.
So we always make a big batch of this and then we'll keep it in the fridge and use it as a side dish to all sorts of meals. It's really versatile and complements almost any type of food.
We adapted this recipe from what we learned from a Swedish friend. Shout out Caroline! So you can adapt this recipe too. You can add chunks of bacon or ham. We've tried it with mustard or Korean pear. You can almost do any combination that you like.
The possibilities are endless, so don't be afraid to mix it up. So hopefully you get to try this recipe out and be sure to let us know how it goes in the comments.
That's all for today, and as always, we hope you're staying safe and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye.